Time for Top That Trade. Our top players are Alan Knuckman, the chief market strategist at BullseyeOption.com, and Phil Flynn, a Fox Business Network news contributor, here for our Trader Fun and Games round number 1. Hooray! 20K day. The NASDAQ hit 20,000 for the first time ever this week. Do you think tech will get hotter from here?
Well, I'm looking for tech to continue. Looking forward to get to 25,000. That's the drop from that old top on that high. So that's the upside objective initially. And looking big picture, I'm looking for the S&P to get to 8,500. That's 40% higher from here. That's the distance that the VIX would have to fall to get down to those 2017 lows.
There's one really good stop. I think it's called Rigoletic. It sounds like an Italian dish, but it isn't. The symbol is RGTI, and they're doing amazing things.
Round 2, age increase. A new study says to put 100% of your retirement money into the stock market. Are you a 64 investor or an all-in kind of a guy?
Is it crazy? Are you crazy at my age? 100% in the stock market in your retirement plan? Guess what? I'm 100% stocks in my retirement plan. I know. It was kind of interesting because the amount that they're talking about is where I'm at. I'm mainly U.S., a little bit overseas, but it has been a great play. And the reason is the bond market for years hasn't given you any return. So you were actually losing money if you were doing the 60-40. So that's the reason why I did it. And, hey, as long as the stock market keeps going, I'm going to be okay. If it crashes, I might be crying.
Well, that's where it comes down to. Do you like to sleep at night? If you've got the 60-40, you're probably going to sleep a little bit better than if you're all in on the stock market. Obviously, the trends are strong. The trend has not come to an end. But you've got to find personally what works for you. But really, it's all about risk control. Unless there's some catastrophic event that you can't foresee, we'll see a topping out of the market. If it stalls, that's a whole different thing. But yeah, 100% in stocks, not something I'd recommend unless you have insurance and you buy some puts, out there just in case the market pulls back.
Not a bad idea. Round 3, money move with $30 trillion on the move by 2030 and women controlling a big chunk of that change. Where will all that money go?
Well, the first thing I'm going to say is I cannot tell you what women think and what they're going to do. So I have no idea. But what's interesting about studies have shown that women are more apt to put money in real estate than they are in the stock market. That's a broad brush, obviously. And again, I'm apologizing for offending all the women with what I say and what I do. And so I don't know. It should be interesting, but you're going to see a paradigm shift of money. I think men are a little bit more aggressive and into the markets a little bit more. But let's see what happens the next 5 years. Money is on the move.
I think one of the areas that they're going to move money back into is energy.
The bonus round question for today, the 2 big words in December are retail spike as Americans go on a holiday spending spree. What month do Americans spend the least money?
February is the shortest month.
That was a good guess. I would say, I'm going to say January because everybody's paying their bills for what they spent in the hottest month.
No way. There's sales in January, man. There's tons of sales.
The answer is February, even with the big President's Day sales. You and Alan.